All right, here, good morning. Yes, good morning, my Sparkle family. Um, thank you for being here today again. Um, yes, if you're still here, which I know you are, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, means a lot. So today I will not take much of your time. I'm going to be talking about self-control. Before, I want to bring up a story that made me start thinking about importance of self-control, guys. Last week, Thursday or Friday evening, i um I went out to the shop to get something, because it was about to rain. So I was like, no, I need this for this night. So I quickly ran across the road to get something from the shop, and yeah, I got it from the aisle and went straight to the till to make payments. I mostly do payments by transfer. I don't like carrying card. I don't have a card because it's a way to restrain myself from spending too much. So I just do transfer. It's easier for me, and yeah, less belongings card. So the cashier, she scanned my item, and I asked for the transfer account number, and she gave me. I made the transfer. It was sent. It was sent. Definitely. There was no network issues for UBA that day. They've been good lately. So, but the receiving end is Money Points. And throughout that day, I went out. I did some transfer that day, so I didn't have any issue. You get. So after the transfer, she said she hasn't received it. I said fine. So I stood by. 3 to 4 persons, use her till to make their payments. And I was standing there. I don't even think at the time there was a pause, meaning there was no one coming over to her till. But she didn't check to see whether, in fact, she didn't even look at my area. I'm standing right beside her. She didn't even look at me. I'm like, please, could you check to see whether this money has come in? He said, if it comes in, she will see. I said, no, how about refreshing the POS? Do something. Don't keep me standing here. It's not nice. I've been standing here for a while. You should be doing something to see that you settle this customer so that she can leave. I said, well, I've tried. I said, please try again. I didn't see you trying. Could you try again, please? Thank you. And she checked, and she said, I told you it's not here. I was like, man, with this attitude, this girl intends to keep me here for a very long time. So I started looking for the manager of the establishment, and I met him. I was like, good evening, sir. I'm having an issue. I've been standing here for a while. I've made my payment. I've got receipts. Here's the screenshots. Here is it. Could you please help me check? Because the lady there, I don't know whether she's checked or she's checking, but please help me sort this out. I need to leave soon. I had something doing. And he said, okay, cool. He went to check. He said, but there's no money there. Like, how about restarting your POS, restarting something? She said, maybe it's from your account. They're quick to blame the customer's bank accounts. They don't even remember their own. I said, sir, please, with all due respect, could you turn that off and turn it on? And after a while, you come and do the same thing. Standing here is not nice. And guys, I was in serious pain that evening. I was in pains. Like, my leg was hurting. I did some kind of exercise, so my leg was hurting, and I was having cramps. Whenever I'm having cramps, I do exercise. So it just, ladies, you know how it is. You know how it is. But of course, I'll not tell them I'm suffering. I'm going through a lot. This man checked and said, well, nothing. He went back to the seat and kept pressing phone. I'm like, okay, what do I do? I stood a bit for like another 8 minutes approximately. And I went back to him, please, could you check again? He said, madam, I've checked now. Well, I've checked. I said, please check. I've been standing here for a long time. Check if these payments have come. My bank is not having issue. Have you guys had any UBA issue today? They said, no, I'm the first. I'm like, then it should tell you something, that something is wrong. We've not established the problem. Could you check? He was grumbling. And I remembered I have the phone number of the owner of the establishment, one of the owners, because I've done a case for them before. Yes, I'm a lawyer. I'm not practicing litigation. I do more of corporate law, commercial law, drafting, reviewing contract agreements, incorporation, pre and post incorporation with Corporate Affairs Commission, anything else to do with writing. That is my strength. So I focus more on my strength. Anyways, back to the story. So I've done something for the owner before. I've done a legal service for the owner. So I called him. I'm like, good evening, sir. Are you around? He said no. I'm like, please, I really need your help. I've been here for a very long time, almost an hour. It's 45 minutes to an hour. Please, could you help me? I'm speaking to your staff. They're not even willing to listen to me. He said, what's the problem? I said, I made a payment and I've been standing here waiting for it to drop. And from my side, there's no issue because they attested that there's no issue from UBA. They've not experienced any issue with them. So it should be from them. He said, well, they don't. I said, please, I just need to talk to them to be consistently checking because when it dropped, they may not know and we'll still be standing here. He said, okay, give them the phone. So I gave the phone to the manager. I think I could hear them. He was like, please, I beg, go and check whether I don't drop. Manager said, yes, sir. He went to check. He said, madam, you never drop. I said, okay. I'm like, let me wait for another 3 minutes. I waited again. While I was waiting, I'm asking, so what happens? Do I stand here forever? Do I spend the night with you guys here? What happens if this doesn't drop? What is your plan B? He said, well, I can pay again. Then when that one drops, we cancel that payment when I pay again, something like that. I'm like, well, I'm not sure you guys will do that. I was using that to kill time. Then I'd say, please, could you check again? He went to check. He said, is your name this, that? I said, yes. Is this the amount? I said, yes. Just okay, it has dropped. I'm like, you see, if you are not checking consistently, you wouldn't know. That was what I was trying to tell you. Check consistently so that when it drops, you will know. You get, not just it doesn't drop and you see that I'm pressing your phone and customer here standing. It doesn't look good. When I was talking to him, the lady that was the cashier, I'm like, hey, but other people have an issue now. Why is your own different? Why can't you wait? What's the problem with waiting? If you don't drop, you know, she just, I'm like, where is attitude coming from? And dude, like I told you, I'm experiencing severe pains. I'm managing myself. You kept me standing. They say, oh, madam, come and sit down when it drops. You know, just when you communicate, you talk to people, especially your customers. Sit down when it drops. I will let you know. I'm checking it. Just give me some reassurance. I didn't get that. And you're here giving me attitude. I just pounced on her, man. Like, I just started talking back at her. I was like, don't give your customers attitude. It's not nice. Someone is standing here. You're not even looking at the person standing. You don't even care. You're not even checking your machine. Nothing. And you're giving me attitude. And I'm someone that when I don't have confrontation, often I avoid it as much as I can. So when I start, I don't know how to stop. Because it's like you just be in there and I'm not happy. I was just frustrated, like thinking about it. I don't even like thinking about it because I acted out of character. It's not me, it's not my person to do that. It's not my person at all. So I created a scene. Trust people now. Is that place where there's noise, they will come together to do payments. People were staring. I'm not someone that like people staring. Anyways, bottom line, I created a scene. She was quiet at some point. I just said, no, the manager was trying to support. I was like, please, Oga, I don't have your time now. Just give my receipt, let me leave. You guys have wasted precious time. Give my receipt, let me leave now. He just printed everything and gave it to me and I just left. So on my way back, I was like justifying myself for what I did. Like, yes, you're right for doing what you did, but I was justifying myself within. But deep down, jig. It did not enter. Then when I go home and I was relaxed, like I took some painkillers and now relaxed, I started thinking, I'm like, hey, there are other, I should have just, while she was giving me attitude, I should have just ignored that. That's what I should have done at that point. Since I've been ignoring her, I should have just continued. Whether she give attitude, trying to embarrass me before her customers, I should just have kept quiet. Because I would I was feeling bad for having that confrontation with her. And like, it's not, there's no one that deserves um that deserves to be spoken to unrudely. I don't deserve it. When she was doing that, giving me attitude and raising her voice, I didn't deserve it, but she doesn't deserve it as well. But I will feel better, much better, if I was the one suffering the unruly attitude than her. Because I don't know her, I don't know what she was going through, but I was still, I still carried out such attitude, gave her back the same energy she was giving me. I shouldn't have. I should have had self-control at that point. I should have been able to control my emotions. Despite whatever I was going through, knowingly or unknowingly, I should have controlled my emotions. And guys, I failed at that, and I was truly sorry. I'm like, man, I can't go back there. Whenever I go there and I see her, I will apologize to her. I'm sure people will say, why would you apologize to her? You started. I mean, she started giving you attitude. They didn't care about you standing. The manager is busy with his phone. The other one, she don't. They didn't even want to see you. They don't care what you're going through at that moment. Yes, but I should have self-control and treated the situation a little bit differently, not giving back the same energy you gave. The Bible said, how is it put? When you are slapped on the right cheek, you give the left. It means have self-control. It means be able to control your, don't react. Basically, that's what it means. It means do not react. Do not slap back. I slap you, slap me back. God no be first. It's not right. We know deeply it's not right. And I'm someone that can be quite reflective. I can have self-reflection upon myself, upon my attitude for the day, before I shut down for the day. And guys, I felt bad. I should have exercised self-control at that point. I just prayed and asked God to forgive me, because first and foremost, first thing I wrong is God in heaven, my Father in heaven, and I felt bad for wronging him. I should have preached him more by having self-control. At that situation, I had the opportunity to preach to someone, like, why she exhibiting such attitude. And I've been the calm one. Later, she'll go and reflect and be, I don't do well for this auntie. Now, you see, I'm the one feeling bad. I know for shout for this auntie you. I know for shout back. I didn't like that feeling. I didn't like that feeling. But if I was able to control myself at that time, I wouldn't have been feeling bad. Self-control is very important. We need to try to exercise it. Is it easy? No, it's not. But is it doable? Oh, yes, it is. So I encourage us, advise us to exercise self-control in every opportunity we have, and the more we do it, the more we will get used to it. I am a work in progress, guys. I'm not perfect. No one is, but you see, the fact that you want to be a better person, trust me, God appreciates it. One way or the other, you find out that I'm getting some kind of different kind of blessing. What's happening here? God appreciates it, and he'll show you somehow. You know somehow that you're being appreciated for something you did, for something nice you did, for something kind you did for someone, or for being able to preach Christ to someone in a situation that you wouldn't do, something you wouldn't do on a normal level. Because a changed person, you need to be able to preach Christ, have self-control, be kind, be gentle, be meek to people, learn to listen to people. Listening is very important. Listening means giving full attention to someone. Like when you're talking to this person, will be like, you truly listening to what I said. It's a very rare quality these days. Well, it's very important. It makes the other person feel heard and loved. Let's try to practice this, guys, and make ourselves better each day, and remain good children of God that we are. Thank you, and have a lovely day, and I will see you on my next channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye bye.